Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. Today, granted, right now everybody's still waiting on um, Ty to file paper, Ty to file the paperwork. From what we've heard, Vic is appealing all 17 counts. We're still waiting to hear on when Ty will actually file the paperwork for that. But in the meantime, life goes on. However, something that's been going on, I guess, over the last few days here is a bit of a Twitter feud. Um, Dominique Sky versus Emosh. Um, I looked over some of the Twitter stuff today, just see if I could find anything. And I've been aware of this. And I think a lot of people have been aware of this. Of course, to kind of get people caught up a little bit. So I think it was last weekend or sometime in the past week. I guess Dominique decided to upload a video of her at KamehaCon where she was confronted by staff, and they confronted her about what she was doing there. She claims she was legally given guest passes, but apparently security did not. As everybody knows what I think everybody is fully aware of what she was trying to do. Um, but with all that being said, though, since that video came up, of course, she then she then apparently copyrighted it, claiming that somebody gave it to Amish to make her look bad. When she was trying to use the video to make KamehaCon, the staff, and anybody else involved look bad. Okay. So basically, since then, and for those of you who don't know, I think most of the people who may watch this know who I'm talking about when I say Amish. Amish, among all the YouTube commentators who've been covering this story, been of course one of the most logical and reasoned commentators in our community here. Has provided some interesting perspectives at times, and also just a very very logical and analytical approach to examining all the evidence and everything coming forward and out and stuff like that. Um, with that being said, of course, now that Dominique is crying foul against him, she's sicking her little puppies on him. And I don't mean the two that are out there. Okay. All of her little white knighters, all these people who basically, and they just going back and forth. Now, granted, I don't like really talking about these people. I don't like really talking in particular about specific Kickvic'S because here's the problem. Here's the problem whenever this stuff starts happening. Big part of the reason why these, aside from the fact that they're trying to push their narrative forward and trying to get the win with their narrative, these people are they feel hopelessly neglected. They're basically a bunch of attention whores. You know, now that we're kind of in a lull, you're now seeing and I warned everybody about this too. I warned everybody about this when Vic, you go back to my video from I think it was Monday this week, in fact, about Vic appealing his case, where I even said, look out, because now they're going to be out in force again, trying to push their narrative, trying to do everything they can, just like Saul Alinsky would, trying to levy all kinds of accusations against Vic and anybody who stands with him. You know, personally, I think it's better, when they start rambling on, like all this rambling they do is just ultimately stupid. They have no, they have, I think we've said this time and again, they have yet to show any real proof of any wrongdoing by Vic. Okay. We also saw how Duchette tried to sit there and say, well, the judge agreed with the defendants that no, it wasn't that. It was that the judge felt he did not have enough evidence to move forward with the defamation. There's a difference there, Mr. Douchebag. Okay. Or as I like to call him, the douchebag Michael Avenetti clone. So, yeah. So basically, you have a lot of these clowns, a lot of Dominique's little boy toys jumping on Emosh, trying to dogpile him, and he's just with wit and witticism. He's just he's just deflecting them all. It's like got this one guy, John Michael Kelly, who's been a pain in the rear end for a lot of us. So starved for attention that he's trying to bait Emosh into a debate that really wouldn't be a debate because, at least from the post I read, at least on the initial point, Emosh agreed with him on. But I think JMK is sitting there trying to get him to agree with more stuff, and that's just not happening. So, and you got some other, pains in the rear, like Super Jedi Walker, aka Glenn. These stupid SJW Hitler wannabes that just want to push their narrative forward and for the men and in this case I use that term very, very, very loosely. The men in the Kickvic, I want to remind you guys of something. This comes back from World War II era. They came for the Jews, and I didn't speak up. They came for the blacks, and I didn't speak up. They came for the gays, and I didn't speak up. They came for the women and children, and I didn't speak up. And then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak up for me. Think about that. Just think about that. If they succeed in tearing down Vic, one of you is going to be next. You may right now be at their, kneeling at their, a lot of you guys who are Dominique Sky fans may be maybe kneeling at her feet, your tongues, hung out like ready for something, and instead you're gonna probably get a ball gag probably shoved in your mouth. Now maybe some of you are into that thing, what have you, but whatever. That's your affair. I don't really care. I prefer just live and let live myself. But um, but you guys keep pushing this narrative, and you're gonna find that someday you'll be on the losing end of that narrative. Just think about that. Now, if you check the links below, my Twitter handle, if you want to contact me directly, you can direct message me. My Twitter handle will be down there. I I also, let's see, I'm also promoting a bunch of different dub companies, as you all know, because of the fact, Funimation is not the only game in town, and you guys should be made aware of this. There are other companies you can support, there are other voice actors you can support in other areas. Houston, New York, Canada, L.A. Dallas and Funimation aren't the only game in town. It may be the biggest game right now, but that doesn't mean they have to always be the biggest game. And you, as the fans, have the power to make that change by supporting other companies and other voice actors. I'm also, of course, promoting, a couple GoFundMe's and an Indiegogo. I'm promoting Vic's GoFundMe. You guys check it out. Help him. Also still promoting Lisa Ortiz's GoFundMe, her family's GoFundMe for her family's. And I gotta check that too because I realize they may have completed their goal by now. I should probably check that. So, and then of course, Tug, that Umbrella Guys project, Indiegogo project. As always, guys, never feel like you have to donate. If you have the ability to and it's on your heart to do so, please consider donating. If you've donated before, please consider donating again if it's still within your ability and on your heart to do so. And if you're not able to donate, you can still help out by sharing the link. You never know. Maybe there's somebody in your network of friends who may want to help. The least you can do is ask, right? And with that, if you like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I always look forward to the conversation with you guys. As you know, I will usually reply back to you pretty quick as soon as we find out. Look forward to the conversations. And don't forget, if you see this video today, which is Friday, October the 18th, don't forget that tonight at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, premiering. I'll have another one of my voice actor profile premieres. Voices big and small. This week I'm covering Karami Lee, so I hope to see you all there, and I hope to have a good conversation with you about it as we chat, as we watch the premiere together. Anyways, until if I hope to see you tonight, and if not, I'll see you on Monday. Bye.